Greetings, I'm Pillar Nexus Ancient Gladiator with weird pillar talk today, featuring my CD collection. I actually have like 6 stacks of about 8 to 10 CDs each. Yeah, let's let's just get going. I'm in a mood. So first off, animation selection hit songs on TV. This was at a local thrift store that specializes in buying estates and shit. Look at all the songs that I can't read. But why the hell did I get it? Is because I immediately saw, Revolutionary Criminal Lieutenant and, yeah, track 13. Some Revolution. Yeah. Because I watched it recently and it's like, cool, I want to get this, and if I ever get a phone again, I'm putting it on my ringtone. And I ended up not doing it because I got something else. But yeah, 2 whole CDs, whatever this is. I forgot how much I paid for it, but it's pretty cheap. But yeah, 33 songs. Nice. I have yet to listen to the entire thing. I might do that and get this room organized because holy crap, I need to catch up on that shit. Baby Metal, we have their self-titled Metal Resistance and Metal Galaxy, where they will drop down to a 2 piece. It was Karate that I heard on like a metal program. Um, was it Full Metal Jackie? Yeah, that's what got me to check out this band and their music, and it's pretty cool. Pretty interesting idea. I'll try to keep these in alphabetical order off screen because I'm going to be putting them back into my big box of random ass CDs, including my games. Chevelle, Sci-Fi Crimes. If you listen to my first singing video, which really, I doubt anyone did. I heard Jars. Jars is still my favorite off of this one, but it's like, I think like that first half is where I'm tuned in. The back half is okay. It's just, but it's still pretty good. I think. Really plain CD. Anyway, whenever I listen to Jars, I think of like Earthbound for some reason. Anyway, Deftones, local from I don't know if it's the Arkan Town or the Arkan Springs that I got it, but I have yet to listen to the entire thing. um, I have everything on my CD collection and everything in order list, sorted by year. The only thing I don't have on there is my the animation CD. But anyway, occasionally songs from this one pop up. I like Hexagram because holy crap, the metal screams. And Minerva's pretty good. I gotta go through and just freaking listen to the whole thing at some point. Disturbed got Believe, which it was an interesting evolution from their previous album, and I recommend it. 10,000 Fists, lots of energy and stuff, and Indestructible because yeah, if you're that's good, some good music, just 10,000 Fists gets me thinking about some stuff too. But I think out of all three, I like Indestructible the most. Because what are all the songs that are playing on the freaking radio? Indestructible, Inside the Fire. I think the Night, maybe. Definitely Perfect Insanity. Those are some damn good songs, man. Oh, yeah. Fear Factory. I used to have more CDs for Fear Factory because the local record place, when it was still the local record place, independent, would buy and sell CDs. Sometimes I'd be in a financial jam and I could take my CDs and DVDs down there and sell them off and just have something to float on for a while. But we got Obsolete, which is interesting story of sorts. Edge Crusher classic song. This was, I think, their last album, Aggression Continuum. I've yet to listen to the whole thing. Also, for some reason, seeing this logo, it makes me think of the Japanese kanji 10. I think it's called. Having just kind of interesting. That's probably a coincidence though. Trying to do the forwards backwards F. I used to have Digimortal and Archetype, but they're fine. Not that bad. I should find some more of their albums to listen to, but this Fear Factory is just like so freaking heavy. Love it. Anyway, for response. Apparently it's translates to Fire Tail, but someone's telling me that it could also translate to Fire Dick or something. I don't know. I got it in a game store auction for $1. It's a lot of cool songs. Mission Escalation is probably one of my favorite ones off this one. But really, it's just freaking cool. Just all together. Well, it's from Napalm Records, the wonderful source of European metal. From Zero, One Nation Under. This is one my a distant cousin of mine got me into. Rest in peace, man. A lot of interesting harmonies, and it's pretty good. I don't really hear much about these guys anymore. I think they released one other album, and that was it. Hurt, the Reconsummation. Because apparently the Consummation, their demo album, was like stupid ass expensive on eBay. So they reissued it. Here are the early versions of a lot of songs that were later split between Volume 1 and Volume 2. There might be some stuff on this that didn't get reissued to those two, but that's still worth checking out, I think. You have the reissue of Rewrote to Remain by In Flames. The main reason I got this was because there's a song off the Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack that I liked called Trigger. I got it primarily just to have that. But Cloud Connect is another good song on this one that I like. Yeah, it's all right. Incubus, Morning View. Just 13 fairly comfy songs, although some are a little bit more energetic at some points. Yeah, it's a nice one. Brandon Boyd, wonderful voice, wonderful singing voice. Love listening to it. H, that's good as dead. So, fun fact: the Independent Records was closing, and they've since transformed into this like Zen record store kind of place. But before they closed, this was the last album that I got from them. Just so As Good as Dead seems to be an appropriate one to pick up. Yeah, Bound for the Floor, or as everyone calls it, the copacetic song. But it's all right. High five it, motherfucker. is a pretty cool song as well. Machine Head. The Burning Red, I know. It's a bit contentious, but you know what? It's the first fucking album anyone ever gave me. So it holds a special place in my collection for being that, even if it's not much else. Well, you know what? I still like returning to it once in a while because Desire to Fire and Blood, Sweat, Tears, and all that. So Unto the Locust and Bloodstone and Diamonds. The Locust is very epic for 7 tracks. I was really surprised when I started hearing a lot of this on the friggin' radio. Be Still and Know, Locust, Darkness Within. Yeah, just really friggin' cool. Bloodstone and Diamonds was also pretty cool. Killers and Kings, Ghosts Will Haunt My Bones, Game Over. A lot of good shit between these two. I used to have a copy of Catharsis and never again. All right, we have the Madoka Magica soundtrack. This is like the only other anime thing in my collection. It's funny because the last time I had any kind of anime music in my collection at all was Dot Hack Sign, and the Dot Hack games is his own thing. Yeah. 2 CDs of friggin' awesome music. Thank you, Yuki Kaijira. Alright. More recent addition to the collection. A Monster Magnet, Power Trip. Just listened to the entirety of this the other day. It's Space Lord on the freaking radio all the freaking time. Power Trip is more of a... I remember hearing Power Trip in the credits for Soldier, which is a movie kind of considered to be part of the Blade Runner universe. But anyway. Symbols. Yeah. It's alright. It's rocking. It serves the purpose of that mood. We have all my Nine Inch Nails stuff. I've had more in the previous years, but the Downward Spiral, I don't even have the original case for it anymore. I think this is my sister's copy because she was an edgy teen before I got to be an edgy teen. Ghosts, which I've held on to for a very long time. It's just solid instrumental tracks. It's nice. The Slip, which I found at a thrift store. State sale kind of place. It's alright. Hesitation Marks, though, is surprised I got it cheap because it's actually, I'm surprised that it's actually pretty good, Copy of Came Back Haunted. I've had With Teeth before, which I like. I've had Year Zero. I've had The Fragile. I have yet to listen to Broken. I want to very much. Oh, yes. Orgy, one of my favorite bands ever. Even though it's kind of contentious at points. Candy Ass. Platinum's probably my favorite. Everyone's probably heard the Blue Monday cover by now. But it was an interesting start. I should have given this album a chance sooner, because its Vapor Transmission is just fucking awesome. But I should have held on to the copy that had the fucking hidden track, because I cannot find that again to save my ass. But, Opticon, great song. Fiction's great song. I like one of the lyrics from Eyes, Radio Lies. With all that's fake, there's sense to make from Toys That Break. Punk Static Paranoia is not that bad. It's not their greatest album, but it's not nearly as bad as people might assume. Vague, probably my favorite song on that one. The Obvious got a lot of airplay as well. Leave Me Out's a personal favorite because it's just. I just like the way it flows. Leave me out of this. Anyway. Then we have Toxic. So between Punk Static Paranoia and Toxic was the release on YouTube of Grime of the Century, which is a great song, and I wish I could find it on a fucking CD, but no. It's just a short album, but it's still pretty cool. Yeah. Wide Awake and Dead. Toxic. G-Face is the song I have in mind for this crazy. I don't know if there'll ever be a contest for submit your idea for an anime for a battle royale type of scenario in your own crazy approach. Let's see here. Also, a thrift store find. Pantera Vulgar Display of Power. This is honestly the first Pantera album I've ever had, and I got it mainly for Walk and fucking Hostile. The band, okay, one person in the band might have certain issues, and I don't abide by them, and I'm just. Just forget it. Fuck it. Power Man 5000, I've had other albums, but this is the one I keep coming back to. There's the freaking. My favorite fucking thing in the liner notes. Is the Transform Now bit. I'll do a reading of that someday. But yeah, there's Free and Action and Theme to a Fake Revolution. Pretty good songs. I was kind of surprised I was listening to Almost Dead from the Shadow the Hedgehog soundtrack, and there's kind of a bit of recycled lyrics bit, sort of. What's it? What you see, you cannot believe. There's that's coming from I Knew It. I think I know what's up your sleeve, but what you see now, you cannot believe. Yeah, it's fine. I've also had the Mega Kung Fu Radio. What? When Worlds Collide, not one. No, Tonight the Stars Revolt, which I need to find again at some point. Builders of the Futures was okay. Somewhere on the Other Side of Nowhere, so it's pretty good. I like the way that album ends. Slipknot, in case you haven't noticed, it's one of my other favorite bands because I have to have every fucking album. I accidentally got the clean version of this one somehow, but thankfully I found the explicit one. I just wish I could find the fucking All Out Life on CD and have that in my playlist. But anyway, yeah, Slipknot's the band I got into in my early teen years through the game store, through someone who's a fan and just loves their music. When I do another freaking singing video, normally I have a rule of not repeating shit, but I want to sing Circle. I have a rule of not repeating bands just because, but I think I'd love to try singing Circle at some point because it's just that nice of a song. Soundgarden, Super Unknown. This is the second album I've ever gotten, and it's currently the only one in my collection. I used to have that Down on the Upside. But yeah, just classic radio rock, man. My Way, Fell on Black Days, Super Unknown, Black Hole Sun, Spoon Man. Day I Try to Live. So many kick-ass songs. And then Black Hole Sun. I love the fucking music video for that one. So freaky as hell, but it's cool. We're almost through. I promise. Stone Sour. Because I just like listening to Corey Taylor sing. Self-titled, Come Whatever May. Audio Secrecy is pretty cool. I like that one. The House of Golden Bones Part 1 and 2 is an interesting saga. Hydragrad. Hydragrad is awesome. Yeah. Song number 3 coming up on the radio. It's like, yeah, cool. I'm gonna get the whole fucking album now. But yes, really interesting music though. It's really interesting approach because it's just it doesn't go hardcore like fucking Slipknot, but it's still good music. Mission Statement off of Audio Secrecy is probably one of my favorites. Big favorites. System of a Down, Toxicity. This is the red version. It was taped together from the thrift store. Honestly, I want to find Steal This album again because I like that one a little bit more. But there's still some good songs. Well, everyone's heard Chop Suey. Everyone's heard Toxicity. But also like Jet Pilot and Needles in Prison Song. Just an in-your-face kind of album of angry messages that still got you thinking. I used to have all the albums for System, and I used to have most of the albums for Rage Against the Machine too. That was my mindset as a freaking teenager. It's like rebel, and it's funny as hell as having the Rage Against the Machine T-shirt in high school. I got away with that. Anyway, then Crooked Vultures, another recent acquisition for the collection. Yeah, as I discussed in the AdSib video, they were playing No One Loves Me, Neither Do I, but whoever the fuck was being the DJ at the time, I called it Caligula. It was like, no, different fucking songs, get your shit together. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a very classic feeling, despite the fact it's from 2009. Damn. Tool. We have Undertow, which I have yet to listen to in its entirety. I mainly got it for Sober. And Lateralis, which I love listening to in its entirety. And the Holy Gift Order. I have... Yeah, I just love the freaking liner bit for this one. Because it's so freaking cool. Yeah. I used to have Anima, 10,000 Days. Might look into getting those again at some point. Yeah, Tool's just fucking awesome. But this is my favorite above everything else out there. And now for the last group that I have a metric fuck ton of albums for. Trivia. Ascendancy with Pull Harder and the Strings of Your Martyr. That I first heard on fucking Infected on the PSP. Because what better spot for that song than a game about gunning down zombies? The Crusade. I know. But you know what? Anthem, We Are the Fire is fucking awesome. And if anything else, it's worth it for that one. Shogun. Torn between Silent and Carbis. It's my favorite off of that one. It's interesting. But what got me into Trivium in the first fucking place was In Waves. Because that was on there as like, okay, it's repeating itself a little bit, but I like the feel, so I'm going to get the album and check it out. Black, Dusk Dismantled, Built to Fall. Just fucking awesome album. And then Vengeance Falls, which I picked up on site because I saw produced by David Drimm. Is like, really produced by the lead singer of Disturbed. Okay, I'm picking it up off of that at the very least. The album cover is pretty cool too, and yeah, Vengeance Falls, Strife, pretty good, I think. Silence in the Snow, which I found out about after I freaking spent months in Port Angeles. Silence in the Snow is pretty nice. Blindly in the Blind coming up on the radio surprised me. Dead and Gone's pretty cool too. Till the World Goes Cold is a nice one as well. But then we got the Sin in the Sentence, which is just overall an awesome album. The Revanchist is a personal favorite, but also like the title track, Beyond Oblivion, and The Heart from Your Hate. What the Dead Men Say, I don't know, it's fine. It's not nearly, it's fine. What the Dead Men Say is cool. Catastrophist is interesting. It's alright. And then in the Court of the Dragon, because it's just awesome. Yeah, like A Sword Over Damocles is, I want to say, the first one I heard off of it. But yeah, overall this one's a great album. Don't make me rank them because holy crap, I don't know if I can do it justice in ranking them. But anyway. And finally, the best of Warren Zevon, because so one of the game stores I was hanging out at, one of the guys there liked listening to his music, so kind of got me curious to go check it out on my own. Roland the Headless Thompson Gunner, his personal favorite. I might cover it, but fuck, I gotta get my voice down for it. Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead. It's amusing. The French Inhaler as well. Florida's Guns and Money. I love that one too. It's funny as hell. And then I wish it could have been on this one, but there's another song of his called the Hockey Song, or Hit Somebody. That's just funny as hell. But yeah, there's a CD collection. I've lost fucking count of how much I've got. So you know what? Let's count it on video. We got 1 plus 9. I still need to get fucking Ember Tune Inferno. I know it's early installment weirdness, but what the hell? So there's 10. There's 12. 13, 14. There's 20. There's 28. 29. 30. Here. I can't see too much. Oops. Sorry if I saw too much. 4. 38. 39. 40. Oops. Heat skin to me. 43. 46. 49, 51. 60 freaking albums in this collection. So, yeah. That's all of them. That's it. A lot of reflection. It's alright. There. Screw it, I don't care anymore. Yeah, I still like collecting CDs and then just putting them on my computer and putting them on the big damn playlist. That's why if anything happens to this computer, I'm probably gonna try to hold on to it as long as possible and use it for like the fact that I have all my music on there in the first place. Keep it around as my personal jukebox and just listen to my music because this is what keeps me sane. My music collection is part of what helps me stay focused and calm and other shit. So I'm gonna be holding on to this forever. Go heart symbol. Alright, thank you very much for watching. This has been Pillar Nexus with all the fucking CDs I got. Not figuring in my computer game CDs, although you've been watching my PC playing shit, you've probably figured it out by now. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.